Start by laying your frame legs flat on a set of trestles. Align the channel on the side seal with the edge of the frame leg. Starting at the bottom, apply a bit of pressure on the side seal until it fits over the edge of the frame leg. Do this until the side seal has completely covered the edge of the frame leg. Once this has been achieved, grip and fold the side seal in towards the inside of the frame leg until you hear a click. Do this for the full length of the seal. Repeat this procedure with the other frame legs so that both of the seals are fitted. Select the nuts and bolts and right angle brackets from your Wisniowski fixing kit. Thread the bolt through the inside of the frame leg in the holes provided. On the outside of the frame leg, place the right angle bracket on the bolt before fixing the nut loosely. Repeat this for all required right angled brackets. Loosen the bolts on the connecting plates and angle brackets to allow the cover profile to slide underneath. Leave the bolt towards the bottom of the frame tight to keep the pitch of the vertical track correct. With all protective film removed, place the folded length of the fascia over the frame leg seal. Work your way along the leg, making sure that all brackets are positioned over the fascia. Tighten all of the bolts so that the fascia sits securely along the frame leg. Repeat this for the other frame leg for your sectional door. Attach the rubber seal to the header as per the frame legs, making sure to press down until you hear a click. Turn the header upwards and place the fascia along the length of the header, making sure it doesn't overhang. Peel off protective film before fixing. With the fascia in position, begin to fix the right angle brackets along the length of the header. Make sure that the bolts are tight so there's no movement in the header. Lay each of the frame legs flat on a set of trestles ready to fix to the header. Select the nuts and bolts from your fixing kit and overlap the header with each frame leg until the pre-drilled holes meet. Thread the nut through the top of the frame leg and the inside of the header and fix the bolt using a spanner to tighten. Repeat this process on the other frame leg so that the frame for your sectional garage door is ready to be fixed to the opening. Always make sure that the opening is clear and free from any debris. Lift the frame into place within the opening and secure using clamps on either side. Use a spirit level around the frame to check that it is level and plumb. Use the appropriate fixings to secure the frame to the structure. We recommend using the fixings provided wherever possible. Lay out the tracks on the set of trestles and assemble the tracks using the nuts and bolts provided in your fixing kit. Place the curvature jointing plate behind the track so that the holes align and fix using bolts. Turn the tracks face down and remove the bolts from the end. Place the back bar right angle bracket around the track and replace the bolts, tightening with a spanner. Repeat this process with the other set of tracks so that both are ready for installation. Bolt the curved tracks into place on either side of the frame using the pre-drilled holes and bolts provided. Lift each of the horizontal tracks into position and fasten using bolts provided, making sure that the tracks are level before tightening the bolts. Start by laying the back bar flat on a set of trestles. Locate the hanging straps and fixings from your fixing kit. Slide the metal plate with the two threaded holes into the end of the back bar and cover with the C bracket so that the holes overlap. Place the hanging strap over the top and bolt all three together loosely. Slide the hanging strap into the back bar and repeat with the other end. Hold the back bar into position at the end of each horizontal track and fasten with two 10mm bolts at either side. Push out the hanging straps on either side of the back bar until they reach the wall. Use the spirit level to ensure the tracks are level before fixing the straps to the wall. We recommend using the fixings provided wherever possible. If arms don't reach the wall, they can alternatively be hung from a suitable area on the ceiling. Check levels again and use the tape measure to ensure that the corner-to-corner measurements are equal. Once the measurements are equal, tighten the bolts on the back bar hanging straps. Once everything is square and level, you can begin to fix intermediate hanging straps using the hook-on brackets provided. Bolt the strap to the hook-on bracket at the required height setting and fasten the strap to the ceiling using screws. Bend the two edges of the hook-on bracket over the edge of the top track using pliers. This will secure the bracket to the track. You can then trim any excess off the hanging straps. Your frame is now securely fitted and ready for panel installations. To prepare each intermediate roller bracket, slide the sleeve over the shaft of the roller with the narrowest end of the sleeve to the roller. Slide the roller into the sliding bracket. These will later be fixed to the intermediate door brackets. The bottom roller bracket consists of 4 parts: a roller bracket, wheel, plastic block and the cables. Place the plastic block over the slots on the roller bracket so that all the holes line up. Slide the cast end of the cables over the roller shaft and then slide the roller shaft through the holes in the bracket. For ease, place the fixings on the correct side of the frame before beginning to install the panels. Always start by removing any protective foil from each of the panels before installing. Place the first panel within the opening and line up the bottom roller bracket with the pilot holes at the bottom edge of the panel. Fix into position with the screws provided and repeat with the other end of the panel. Line up the intermediate roller bracket with the pilot holes at the top edge of the panel and fix with the screws provided. Bolt the intermediate roller to the door bracket with the bolts provided. When tightening the roller bolts, make sure that the rollers are not too tight within the tracks. Repeat this with all other intermediate rollers. Screw the intermediate hinges to the top edge of the panel with the screws provided, noting that the small leaf of the hinge goes to the bottom. Lay down foam blocks and bring the remaining panels into the garage, making sure to remove the protective layers as you go. Place a few of the provided packers over the top edge of the panel and place the next panel on top. Fix all of the brackets and hinges into place as per the first panel. You can then fix the two panels together. Repeat this process until all of the panels are in place within the frame. With the top panel in place, put your short rollers into the top roller brackets and screw them to the top of the panel. Note that for manual doors you should keep the top roller low in the track, and for automated doors keep the top roller high in the track. Your panels are now fitted. Manually lift the sectional door panels and clamp into position on either side. Making sure that the cables aren't crossed, thread over the wheel at the top of the frame leg and through the pulley wheel on the end of the spring. Thread the ends of the cable into the cable holder at the top of the frame leg. Pull the spring downwards and hook the base of the spring into the appropriate slots at the bottom of the frame leg. Repeat this with the other side before manually testing the door. Once you're happy with the operation of the door, secure the base of the springs with the screws provided. Locate the wheel cover plates from your fixing kit and place over each of the wheels at the top of the frame leg. Fix into place using screws provided. Finish by placing plastic caps over each of the pulley wheels at the top of the springs and clicking into place. Fit the operator as per your manufacturer's recommendations. You may need a specially adapted connection bracket if you're not using our automation. There will be two black C-shaped plastic strips in the hardware box which are for manual doors. These are to be fixed to the top far end of the horizontal tracks to secure the door when at full drive-through height, but will not be needed for this automatic door installation. After installation, if needs be, seal around the frame with a silicone sealant. Your Wisniowski Sectional Garage Door is now fully installed and ready for use.